Hello everybody, I am Krishna Rao Patro. Now, today we'll discuss about one important program, that is how to convert decimal to hexadecimal. So, there are different types of number systems are there, like binary. For binary, the digits are 0 and 1. Similarly, octal, the digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And for decimal, the digits are 0, 1 up to 9. For hexadecimal, the digits are 0 up to 9 and A up to F. There are 4 different types of number systems are there. Here our goal is to convert the number which is given in the decimal format into corresponding hexadecimal value. So how will you convert decimal to octal? If I give 10, the answer should be A. Similarly, if I give 2545 in decimal, whose answer is 951. So now we'll write a procedure for this. So to convert decimal to hexadecimal, so what you have to do? You have to divide the number by 16 and take the remainder. Divide the number by 16, take the remainder. Repeatedly do this process until the number becomes 0. So whenever the number becomes 0, stop it. Or when the number becomes less than 16 also, you can stop it. So this process has to continue. When the number becomes 0, then come printing in the reverse order. While coming printing in the reverse order, then you will get the corresponding hexadecimal value. So that means every numbers, for example, I will say 25. Now the 25 is what? It is a maybe octal, maybe decimal, maybe hexadecimal also. So for that you should mention here. If I write 10, it is decimal. Same 25, if I write in 8, this is octal. Same 25, if I write in 16, it is hexadecimal. So if I give 25 in decimal format, then you will give me corresponding hexadecimal value. This is our requirement. Now see, for example, a given number is 9 and 16. Now you have to convert into corresponding hexadecimal value. If you divide the 9, 10 by 16, then you will get 56. Then the remainder is E, means 40. If you divide this, then you get 14. 14 is nothing but E. Then whatever the value comes, again 56. 56 divided by 16. Then 16 3s are 48. So the remainder is 8. So 8 is 8 only. Then divide that value. The remainder is now 16 3s are 8. And then when 3 comes, you can stop it. So go in the reverse order. So 3, 8, E. So 3, 8, E is my corresponding hexadecimal. The given decimal is 910. So you keep on divide by 16. Whatever the remainder comes, you write here. So whenever the number reaches below 16, you can stop it. Or you can divide it also. 16, if you cannot divide, then remainder is 0. Then stop it. The value is go in the reverse order, so that you will get the corresponding hexadecimal value. For example, another case. If you divide 2545 by 16, then you will get 159 and remainder is 1. Again, divide by 16, then the quotient is 15. Sorry, the quotient is 9, then remainder is 15. The 15, you can write the corresponding, the decimal value, so hexadecimal value, that is F. Then when the 9 comes, you can stop it, because if you divide 16 by 9, you will 0. So come in the reverse order. So the answer will be 9, 15, 1. So 9 is 9 itself, 15 is nothing but E, and 1 is 1. So 951, sorry, 9F1 is my corresponding hexadecimal value. So how will you convert the decimal to hexadecimal? Now for that, you can write a small Java program. First, you pass that n as a parameter and then divide the number by 16, take the remainder and store in an array. And this process you have to continue how long? Until the number becomes 0. Whenever number becomes 0, you stop it. So take the number, n is the number, and take the modulus. If you take the modulus, it will give the remainder, and that remainder is stored in array. After storing in array, divide the number by 16. So then we will get the remaining part. Then go to the next index. Whenever go to next time, automatically the n is already divided by 16. Then take the remainder, store it, again divide by 16, and go to the next index. You keep on divide and store. How long? Until n become 0. Whenever n becomes 0, comes in the reverse order. So while coming in the reverse order, you print it. So when you are coming out of the loop, wherever I is there, that I is now pointing to my last index. From the last index, I will come back. So as the I has gone already one step forward, so I am doing -1, j equal to -1. Now while coming in the reverse order, I will come up to beginning. Beginning means the 0th index. So that is your 0. So you print the corresponding hexadecimal character. If it is 0 to 9, then print as it is. Whereas if it is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then you can print the corresponding hexadecimal character. 10 means A, 11 means B, 12 means C, this D, then E, then F. So, well, to convert this value into corresponding hexadecimal character. So, what you will do? Because 55, if you add 55 plus 10, that is 65, that is A. 55 plus 11, that is 66, that is B. 55 plus 12, that is 67, C. So, if you add 55 with the value, then you will get the corresponding hexadecimal character. So, now this 55 I am adding with the corresponding value. If you add, then you will get the corresponding character and print that one. So, repeat this process so that you will get the corresponding hexadecimal string. Now, we will write a program for this. And if at all you want to write same thing using built-in method, Java supports one built-in method, no need to write even the logic also. So, in integer class, there is a method called toString method. It will convert the number into hexadecimal string. So, in this way also you can write. Now, let us write a program for this. Now, notepad, control N, class. I am giving what? My decimal value, decimal to hexadecimal. Now I am writing my main method, public static void main string argument array. Here I will write the method for reading the data. I will read the number. For reading, I will use the scanner class, scanner sc equal to new scanner system dot in. Here I will have the user system dot out dot println. Enter the number. The number is given in decimal form. Okay. After reading number, I am storing in num sc dot next int. So I got my decimal value. This decimal value I will convert into hexadecimal by calling a method called decimal to hexa. So I am writing a method and I will pass the number as a parameter. Then this method I will write here. So I want to call directly. So I will write static method static, and this method returns nothing. I will print there itself void, and the method is decimal to hex. This method takes one parameter int num. Fine. Now here what I will do, I will divide the number by 16 and store that number in an array. The remainder int the answer, I will define one array, int array equal to new int of how many, maximum how many digits may require. So I will assume, because it may have maximum of 10 digits, or you make it 20 something. Okay, I made maximum of 20 digits because you have to allocate memory. Next, my number is num. I will put a condition while num is greater than 0. I will continue. Whenever the num is greater than 0, I will continue and store that value array of at which index? At ith index. Initially I is how much? Int I equal to 0. Initially I start from 0th index. At the 0th index, I will store the value, reminder value. My number is num modulus 16. If I divide by 16, I will get the reminder. That reminder I am storing in ith place. Then I should go forward I plus plus. And after storing, then the num has to reduce. So num equal to num by 16. So you are keep on dividing by 16. Whenever the num becomes 0, then you stop it. While stopping, then you have to start printing. While printing, you have to start from the reverse direction. So I'll take one variable for int j, as already I has gone forward, one step forward, because when you come out of the loop, I has already gone one step forward. So I want to come back to the last step, I equal to I minus 1 until j greater than equal to 0. Whenever j is greater than equal to 0, continue. Whenever equal to means less than 0, then stop it. And j minus minus. Now here what I'll do, I'll check the value. What is the value of that array? Because our goal is to print the corresponding hexadecimal character. If name of the array is ARR of jth position data, if it is greater than or equal to 0 and num value less than or equal to 9, between 0 to 9 means you print the corresponding character. So system dot out dot print, I will print in the same format itself. So num of I itself. I don't want to convert anything else. If it is not 0 to 9, that means 10, 11, 12, that comes to else part. In else part, what I will do, I will take the character and convert into hexadecimal character. So how will you convert into hexadecimal? That value print that value plus 55. It will give the corresponding hexadecimal, means num of I. Assume 10. 10 plus 55, 65. 65 means it should give corresponding character A. So I will convert into char format. I will convert into character format. That value I am converting into character. So repeat this process. This is j no. So here num of j, not num, array of j. Array of j, because array of j is holding my reminder. That value you have to convert. Yeah. Now let us print. The name of the program is what? Decimal 2. Control C, Control S, Control V dot Java. Now go to the corresponding position. Of course, here before running, we miss. We have to import Java dot util dot start. Java C decimal to hexadecimal dot Java. Num equal num 16. Reminder is missing. Sorry, semicolon is missing. Num equal num 16. Yeah, semicolon missing. Semicolon is missing here. At the same time, here also one semicolon missing. Yeah. Now successfully compiled. Compile it. Now run it. Java followed by decimal to hexadecimal. I am entering a number. Assume I am entering 12. The decimal value 12. if you divide my decimal number is 16. 16 means if the number is 12, 12 more 16, that is how much? 12 only. If this value is 12 decimal to hexadecimal. So now how much I am getting? Decimal to hexadecimal. Here my number is divided by 16. So why is printing this one? Let me check whether it's coming here or not. Actually it's supposed to print. Okay. This on for checking whether it's coming or not. If I enter 12, no, it is not going there. So that means somewhere went wrong. Enter a number. I am calling this method decimal to hexadecimal. It comes here. Storing in an array. Here array of j and here array of j. Array of j it has to go. Because you have to compare the jth character greater than 0 and less than 9. No. Else clear the screen. Compile it. 12. Yeah, I got now 12. If I give 12, the corresponding hexadecimal is 12. Similarly, let me enter. Assume 125. 125 is 7D. Similarly, if I enter, assume I am entering 160. 160 is A with 0. So this is the corresponding hexadecimal value. So this is the way you have to do. Because while typing there may be some typographical mistakes. So please ignore it and check with the debugging technique by putting some OK or hello. So you can know whether control is coming or not. If not coming, check. So this is the way you should write. So this is the main logic. Okay. So here your memory is allocated for array. You got to store the remainder. After storing all the reminders, then this is the loop to print the corresponding hexadecimal characters. And while storing, it may store between 0 to 16. Sorry, 0 to 15. If at all comes between 0 to 9, print as it is. Otherwise, print the corresponding hexadecimal characters like A to F. So this is to print A to F. A to F. So because A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, up to F. F is 15. So whenever 15 comes, 55 plus 15, that is 70. So automatically the corresponding character will be printed on the screen. So this is the way you have to do. So this is the logic for convert decimal to hexadecimal string. So we will see some more example in the next session. Okay. Please go through this logic and practice. Of course, one more method you may ask, sir, how to print in built-in method. Using built-in method also you can write. Using built-in method you can write to convert decimal to hexadecimal. Using built-in method, you can call this method directly roosting method. This is part of the integer class. You can call this. Okay. So using built-in, you can call the toString method. Pass the number. My number is num. If I pass the number and my base is 16 because I am telling that this number is given in hexadecimal format. So if you give the hexadecimal format, then it will give the corresponding integer value. You are giving the number in decimal and you are trying to convert into hexadecimal. The hexadecimal string. So you are converting into in hexa. Now let us see. Now see, clear the screen. Java C, decimal to hexadecimal. Yes, Java, decimal to hexadecimal. Now if I give 12, in both the cases I am getting same 12. So here also I get 65, there also I am getting 65. It is printing the same line. I'll put in new line, Control S, yes. So that you will not have confusion. It is printing, but in printing same line. Decimal I am entering 64. Yeah. There I am getting 40, here also I am getting 40. So in both the way, you will get the same answer. So if at all they are asking use built-in method, then you can call this method. If at all there is do not use built-in method, then write your own logic. So that means internally they have written this logic to convert the data into number into decimal, hexadecimal value. Okay. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.